Oh, what the fuck? You get more company charters with laissez-faire now? Automatically makes everything is good. There's also this one. We could be more likely to pass. This is good if you're a smaller nation, I think I've heard with the new update. 1 free company charter versus 2. Right now we only need 1 because we don't have 1 at all, so it would be good to just get 1 of these. Later, I think right now we're gonna go over to interventionism, but we might swap to we might swap to laissez-faire later. Agrarianism sucks though. I don't know. We'll see. I might wait and then swap to laissez-faire later. Why the fuck is this not loading? Scrolling down. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go let my dogs out. Yeah, okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave the game running. But yeah, hopefully nothing happens big, but if it does, it's whatever. Anyway, peace out. I'll be right back. Hello and welcome, everyone. I'm back. I just had to let my dogs out, and yeah, we're good. All right, cool. So let's see what's okay, got an event. That's fine. Reason I did that, I know, aside from like the quote unquote, it's the right thing to do thing. Um, like from a game mechanics perspective, the good reason to uh enact this, aside from it being the right thing to do or whatever, see where it says oh, so that one's workforce ratio, but I think there is a thing where like it used to be this one, workforce ratio. It used to be workforce ratio and something else. Maybe it's not that anymore. It used to be that they had more money, or like they couldn't spend or something if they were on this one. Unless the numbers, the like tooltip is messed up and it's on this one. Well, let me see. Oh no, it's just workforce ratio and birth rate. Oh, they added the okay, so it's this one that says the dependent enfranchisement. But that dependent enfranchisement thing basically means that they have more money to spend as a pop. So like for example, if I find like a small one that only has like one in it, I can show you. Upper strata is easiest to find that in. Size or aristocrats. So you're here. This is obviously just one family. And I think a lot of people don't even know this screen exists because they didn't play Victoria 2. But this is the first thing I looked at when I got the game, because Victoria 2 was like my favorite game as a kid, oddly enough. I guess because my uncle was like a stockbroker and he like taught me a lot about the economy, so I was into this type of stuff when I was like, I don't know, like 14 or 13. Yeah, anyway, yeah, let's see. Okay, so if I pin, fucking stupid fucking thing won't pin. Okay, I don't know why it's not pinning. Anyway, what I'm trying to do is pin this on here so I can, if I go down, I don't know. Anyway, I think if I click on them, it'll work. Well, anyway, my point is like there is like in each pop there's like a citizen or a player, and so it's not just pop groups, it's like actual populations. And I think that the game lags probably so bad because they show these individual pops for every, like for example, like if I go on laborers, they create a character model for each of these people. So like it's not just that it's like it's simulating the game stuff, right? It's not just simulating the resources as a problem or the market prices for each province, right? I think it's part of what it is it has to generate for you go on pops, it's generating each of these dudes like on like all of these things. So I don't really know if that's why or if it's some other reason, but yeah, it could be that's why. I don't know. It could be. I'm not sure. But yeah, so let's hover over to here and head over to this. Yeah, in order to get prime beef as our, I don't know what we need for prestige goods. I know you need to have a company, right? So I don't know if we need that unlocked first or we're not doing this one. Prestige goods is refined steel. What's this? We're too far away from being able to establish that one anyway, but what we could do is this. Is there anything else we could do though? That's what I want to know. Okay. There's a lot of prestige goods. I didn't realize how many there were. Is there not a prestige good for wine? That's kind of surprising. I guess it's probably in France, right? Probably. We could go for this. So do some kind of grain one. Is there a grain one? Grain prestige good variety? No, but what we could do is get the Californian grains for the livestock throughput variety, or so this for the throughput, and then this for the textile mills throughput, but mainly for this prime meat thing because that's our prestige good that we're going for. And then later on, we could either do, where is it? This for the birth rate, and then you could do this one for the. So this one's really good because aside from these being an end good, end line good, which is basically what so I just discovered this recently. There's certain goods that increase your GDP and certain that do not at all. And what I've been building so far has not been increasing our goods or our GDP. That's why it's been like kind of like a flattening. But that's mainly because we don't have the population for that. But partially it's because what we're building is agriculture. So these are like input goods. So for example, I think this can produce it or increase it, but this and this goes into groceries. Meat goes into groceries. And oh, we're on pause. Okay. Let me actually pause it again and then swap it over to this since we have some population in each of these. And one thing people don't know, but it's good to know, is if you are running wheat farms and livestock ranches just on the soil enriching farming, the reason you'll have problems is because, well, if you don't have either if you don't have enough workforce in one of them or the other, that's going to be a problem. But then also if you don't have the right proportion, it's a problem, right? So like, for example, like this right here, this, okay, so for every one wheat farm or you need to have 2 grain or like livestock ranches to produce enough fertilizer for your grain, sorry, not grain farms, wheat farms. So yeah, so this produces 2.5 per 1 level, but if I remember right, yeah, this requires 5 per 1 level, so you need 2 for 1. So that's why I think that the best build for what I'm doing right now is like run 2 of these per 1 of these. That is at least until you can produce enough fertilizer from like something like bam bam right there. Build that. Actually, I don't want to build that yet. Actually, I don't even know if we're gonna build that. We might just specialize into agricultural goods and then groceries, because groceries can be a end line good. See, one thing I really like about this new DLC is it really encourages specialization of your economy. Later on, we might wind up. Well, actually, why is this? I don't know why this one hasn't depleted yet. We'll wait until we can produce more. I think that we might want to, because we're not trading for paper anymore, so our government administration is running at low capacity. Or drop that down to that, so we can just hire more. Because if we can hire, right, we don't necessarily need it to run like super high. We just need to run not at a tax waste. So, for example, right here, where I can show you tooltip. So this decreases the amount of tax we get, right? So if we can just hire the bureaucrats, but for that we need to have the qualifications we're getting. So what are we getting for qualifications? Where is it? Forget where it shows it, but let's see. So right now we have 20 clergymen. That's 0.1 is 100. So 0.1 is 100, and 2 is because it's K, so that's 1,000. Anyway, I was just thinking that out. Actually, we have enough laborers, I think, to run a fishing workshop, or not workshop. What the fuck is it called? Wharves. I knew it was something with the W. I don't know why I called it a workshop. I'm an idiot. How many shopkeepers do we have? But we don't have enough shopkeepers, so I'm thinking what we'll do. Maybe we'll just let them fill into this, the ones we've already built. The good thing about overbuilding your economy with regards to jobs, and also high-paying jobs, because, like, for example, say there's overqualified, so say there's qualified people elsewhere in the world, for example, in your block would be more likely, but the fuck? Yeah, anyway, that's weird, but wow. I would be surprised if they took all the way to here, but I wouldn't be surprised at the same time because it's Russia. Dogs are about to bark. I'm running that out of package. I just realized it's Prime Day. Just got a notification about that. Also, this is an aside. I don't really promote it that much, but I do have a Amazon shopping link in my description. So I have a couple affiliate links. I don't really promote them like actively. I'm not trying to be like a salesman, but I have a link for joining Robinhood because, like, obviously I say, for one, that's what I do, but then also it's like my quote that I've made up, which is kind of true. Like the natural progression of like a forex strategy gamer as a trader. Now I don't know how true that actually is, but it seems true to me, and it was true for me. But my point is, I have a referral link for a couple of trading platforms. One is Webull, the other is Robinhood, and then I also have an Amazon affiliate link on there. It's just to my homepage, so you're just gonna get taken to the Amazon store page. You can use it if you want. Don't feel obliged to or obligated to, because I know, especially if you don't have a lot of money, don't do that. Focus on like building up your savings first. And not many people are going to tell you that on YouTube. Like, they're a bunch of salesmen schmucks. But if you don't have like a lot of money, focus on building a savings first. But yeah, I mean, anyway, I think there's one other thing on there that's like a major purchase. Like, I don't even know if I might have deleted that. It was like a car thing that I was gonna get. I'm like waiting for it to come out. It's like this cool technology where it's like an EV that's solar charging, that's like super. It's like a concept car, but it's like only 40,000, which only 40,000. Yeah, fuck that. You know, I mean, for a car, it's fairly cheap right now, because every other car is like, I don't know, it's like a lot of money, like 60,000 or more. But actually, the lower end of it is 29,000, which is a pretty good deal. It's a 2-seater though, so I'm gonna go taking around your family in it. But you could take you, your girlfriend, and a dog, so that's fine by me. Anyway, enough of the promotion bullshit. Let's get back to the game. So right now, we don't have the ability to build wrought iron tools. So I'm thinking, I don't know if it's worth it, but we do have a lot of unemployed laborers. So we could build an iron mine. I don't want to do that yet though, so I don't think I'm going to. But we'll see. So why is it so unprofitable? Is it just because we don't... Maybe if we swap to hardwood production, it's a little more profitable? No, way less. Just makes this so expensive that no one can afford it. Oh, you know what it is? It's because I'm fucking flooding the market. When did I build this? I don't even remember building this. Do we have a... Actually, this is probably making this less profitable too. Yeah, we're gonna cancel this of vengeance. Also, we probably have an overabundance of both of these. So that was a failed experiment. Maybe that only works if you have like a not enough supply of lumber or cloth. I don't know. But we should probably have a good supply of that throughout most of the game. Oh, I've been on pause that whole time. Oops. Phone. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not trying to get distracted. I have my phone. It was on mute, or it wasn't on mute, or whatever. But so I kept getting distracted. But yeah. So I think once this tooling workshop builds, we're gonna build either a foods industry or a textile mill. I don't. Which one would be more profitable? Probably the furniture manufacturer. Or so these numbers right here aren't the most accurate. when you're building the first one, because it doesn't have anything in your market to base off of, or like in the local market. But I guess we could look at the demand for so the price balance kind of is a basic thing that you can base it off of, and it's not like the most accurate thing in the world, but it does work as like an essential like if this is saying 0, here, where is it? So yeah, right here, if that's saying 0 or like not saying I don't know, like it's possible that it is actually negative because we don't have that much population. But it's unlikely. So that's like a base level demand. I think we're gonna go with foods. Because when we build our, maybe we'll build a construction sector actually, because we do have a lot of investment pool money just sitting there, and we might need to take a cool off of building stuff just to let this number right here, this investment pool stuff, drop down. And meanwhile, we'll slowly but surely build up our gold mines. I don't know.